The case of the lost Apple Watch. Rain poured over New York City like a gray curtain, the streets glistening with puddles and streaks of headlights. Down below one of the quiet side streets, tucked under their apartment beside a pizza shop, sat a small brick door marked Doggo Detective's Office. Inside, the office was warm, cozy, and smelled faintly of chew bones and rain. The sound of thunder rolled outside, but inside, the team was doing what they did best: absolutely nothing productive. Alpine, the level-headed husky and leader of the team, wasn't reading case files like usual. Instead, she was on the couch watching a crime drama on TV called La Solvers. She watched with narrowed eyes and muttered, "That's not how detectives solve crimes. No one dusts paw prints like that." Bandit, the food-loving Aussie, was sitting at the snack corner, devouring fried chicken Mr. Jenkins had dropped off earlier. "This," he said between mouthfuls, "is what happiness tastes like." Zoe, the always energetic dachshund, was twirling in front of a mirror, trying on new colors. One sparkly, one plaid, and one that jingled every time she moved. Chloe, the calm and mysterious Sheltie, sat cross-legged on a mat in the corner, humming peacefully as she meditated, eyes closed, tail perfectly still. And Maverick, the German shepherd, tried to steal Bandit's chicken. His face was scrunched up in concentration. "Bandit," he mumbled, "why don't you share?" Bandit smiled slightly without swallowing. "Because it's mine." "Maverick, how about you focus on those case files you were supposed to read?" Alpine joked. "I am focusing. I just can't stop thinking about that chicken." "Hey," Bandit barked, "keep your thoughts off my drumsticks." Alpine sighed. "How is Bandit not fat?" "He might be soon," Zoe said with a grin. The thunder boomed, shaking the window. Everyone jumped. And then, slam! The office door burst open. Standing in the doorway was a small, drenched white puffball of a dog. His curls clung to his fur, and he looked like a walking cotton ball that had been left in the rain. "Hi," he panted. "I'm Diamond, and I need help." Alpine got up quickly, grabbing a towel. "Come in, you're soaked." Bandit muttered, "Geez, can I finish my chicken first?" Zoe snatched the bucket away. "You can eat later. Someone's actually got a problem." Diamond shook himself off, spraying droplets everywhere. "It's terrible. My human's Apple Watch, it's missing." "An Apple Watch?" Chloe asked, tilting her head. "Why not just buy another one?" Diamond's little face grew serious. "Because this one was special. It had stickers from everywhere: Switzerland, Germany, the Maldives. It went around the world. My human collects them on the band." Zoe gasped. "Sticker souvenirs? That's adorable and suspicious." Bandit licked his paws. "Who steals a watch when they could steal a bucket of chicken?" "Bandit," Alpine said firmly, "focus." Fine. He sighed. "Where do we start?" Diamond wagged his fluffy tail. "Follow me." They followed Diamond through the rainy streets all the way to the Upper East Side. When they turned the corner, they saw it. A huge mansion with golden gates, trimmed hedges, and marble steps that gleamed even under the gray sky. "Whoa," Maverick said. "This place is like 10 times bigger than our office." 10? Zoe said. "Try 50. 50? Chloe extended. "Try 100. 100? Bandit extended. "Try 1,000. Okay, Alpine shouted. "That's enough." Inside, it was even more jaw-dropping. Modern art on the walls, chandeliers hanging like crystal waterfalls, and the faint smell of lavender in new furniture. Diamond led them upstairs to a sleek, high-tech bedroom with giant monitors, an RGB keyboard glowing like a rainbow, and a headset resting on a leather chair. "This is where my human left it," Diamond explained, pointing at the bed. He went to grab his phone when it buzzed, and when he came back, the Apple Watch was gone. "Huh," Alpine said, stepping closer. No sign of struggle, no broken windows. Chloe looked at the floor. No paw prints either. "Which means," Maverick said, lowering his voice dramatically, "someone smart took it." Bandit poked around a pile of clothes. Or maybe it just fell under the bed. "Bandit," Zoe groaned, "you're not helping." He shrugged. "Hey, I found a chip bag. Mystery solved. It's a snack." Alpine rolled her eyes. "Let's split up. We'll cover more ground." Team 1. Alpine and Zoe. They headed down to the basement. It wasn't dark and creepy. It was like a secret playground, a home theater, a bowling lane, a lounge, and even a mini fridge full of snacks. Zoe gasped. "If Bandit sees this, he's never leaving." "Let's keep that fridge our little secret," Alpine whispered. They sniffed around. The room smelled like popcorn and cleaning spray. No hint of a watch. Then Zoe spotted something shiny on the couch. "Look, maybe that's it." They ran over, but it was just a phone reflecting the light. "Oh," Zoe sighed. "False alarm." "Keep looking," said Alpine. "A thief this sneaky might have dropped something else." She checked behind the snack bar and found a faint trail of muddy paw prints leading toward the stairs. "Gotcha," Alpine whispered. Team 2. Chloe and Bandit. Upstairs, Chloe and Bandit walked past rooms so fancy it felt like a museum. Paintings of beaches, silk curtains, and a shiny pool table. Bandit's eyes gleamed. "Look at that chandelier. You think it's edible?" "No, Bandit," Chloe said calmly. "It's glass." He pouted. "Everything in this house looks like food." "Try thinking beyond your stomach. Look for clues." He sniffed near a nightstand. "Wait, what's this? Smells like nuts." Probably the human snack. But then she paused. "Wait, nuts." They followed the scent toward the window. The curtains were slightly open, and tiny muddy paw prints dotted the sill. "A squirrel," Chloe whispered. "Of course," Bandit said. "They love shiny stuff. Remember when one stole Zoe's collar charm?" Chloe nodded. "Let's regroup. I think we've got our suspect." Team 3. Maverick and Diamond. Maverick checked every hallway, every rug, even behind furniture. He sniffed carefully, like the trained professional he was, then sneezed. "Ugh, perfume." Diamond tilted his head. "Are you okay?" "Fine," Maverick said, rubbing his nose. "Just not used to places that smell like flowers and money." They went downstairs to the kitchen. Everything sparkled. Diamond climbed up on a stool and looked out the window. It was open earlier. Maybe that's how they got in. Maverick looked closer and saw it. Tiny scratch marks on the window frame. "That's it. Our thief climbed in from here." Suddenly, a flash of movement caught his eye, a blur of gray fur zipping across the yard. "Did you see that?" Maverick barked. Diamond gasped. "That's him! The squirrel!" All 5 detectives dashed outside. Rain still poured, splashing their fur as they sprinted across the yard. The squirrel was fast. darting up a tree, clutching something shiny. "The Apple Watch!" Zoe shouted. "How's that tiny thing running faster than me?" "Because you ate half a chicken," Alpine snapped. The squirrel leapt from the tree onto the fence, then to the garden shed. The Dickies surrounded it. "Drop the watch!" Maverick barked. The squirrels squeaked. "I wasn't stealing. I just wanted to watch videos. The screen's so pretty." "Videos," Bandit said. "You risked getting caught over YouTube?" "It was shiny, and I like shiny things." Alpine stepped forward gently. "Listen, that doesn't make it right, but if you give it back, we'll let you go." The squirrel hesitated. Then